Hi guys, Metal Maniac back again, and welcome to another episode of What Version is Better. And in this episode, I'm going to be taking a look at one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums, Killers. There's two different ones that I'm gonna, compare. First is this, original 1981 US edition, on vinyl, of course, and then the 2015 remaster on CD. Yes, I'm aware that there is at least one other version, both on CD and vinyl, the 98 version, but I don't own that. So I'm going to be taking a look at these two. Um, so first off is artwork. Oh no, I don't know why I put that there. Anyway, first off is artwork, and it's actually exactly the same. This one's just smaller to fit a CD, to fit on a CD case. But yeah, the artwork is pretty much the same, or actually exactly the same, just this one's smaller. So I guess that point goes to both. I don't know what that was. Anyway, um, so next up is audio quality. Okay, the audio quality is actually kind of surprising. I actually was surprised by this. Both this version and this version, the audio quality is almost identical to each other. This one, if you listen very carefully in comparing the two, this one does have a slightly louder sound, ever so slightly louder, than the original. Luckily, this remaster came out after the loudness wars of the early 2000s, so it doesn't have that problem where it's way too loud. Um, but as of comparing these two, both of the audio is pretty much identical, kind of like with the artwork. So again, it's a tie. The last thing to go down with is the overall presentation. Um, so with the CD version, I'm going to take a look at the CD version first. The CD version is a gatefold. It's one of those old style. It's supposed to represent a gatefold vinyl case. That's what it is supposed to be. Um, and then there's the front and the back, and then there's the track listing there. And then the front of the CD is actually the picture on the original vinyl, on like the middle part of the vinyl. Which at first, before I got the vinyl, I thought this was just a new artwork, considering that this Eddie is actually on the front of the first album, so I thought maybe they just redid the artwork, took a generic looking Eddie and just plastered it on there. Which the reason why I thought that in the first place is because this Eddie looks like the Eddie they used. Well, yeah, of course, a different paint scheme, but this version of Eddie looks like the version of Eddie they used in the '98 remaster of the or '98 re-release of the first album. You can see there's Eddie with the glowing eyes. But I don't know. I don't know why they have that on there. But yeah, there's that, and then there's a picture of the second second band lineup. Yeah, I know there was multiple band lineups before they recorded anything, but I'm talking about band lineups from when they started recording. So this is the second band lineup, and this is where Adrian Smith joined in and Dennis Stratton left. And then this comes with a lyric booklet, which has lyrics to every single song except for what was it again? Ides of March, which of course it doesn't because it's an instrumental. But yeah, so overall presentation of this one is pretty much a standard, something standard you would get with a CD. Nothing much in terms of extra. Now, the 1981 US release of the vinyl, of course it has the front and the back, but on the back it has the listing for the song Twilight Zone, which was removed, after I believe the '98 version came out, because the US version is the only original version that has Twilight Zone on it. The original UK version does not. But then, of course, after this was released in the US with Twilight Zone on it, it was released in the US again in '98 with Twilight Zone on it. I think it was only like on the CD version. I don't think the '98 version had a vinyl version with it. But then after '98, it was taken off indefinitely. So yeah, the only difference with this one compared to the CD is the fact that it has Twilight Zone on it. And then inside, now I don't know if, okay, so I don't know if this is supposed to have a lyric sheet or not. I don't know if it originally, if the 98, I'm sorry, not 98 version, the 81 original US version had a lyric sheet or not, but the one I have right here does not have a lyric sheet. Now, I got this in, I think, near mint condition. I can't remember exactly. I think it was in near mint or mint condition. But this does not have a lyric sheet, so I don't think it actually originally did, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this ever came with a lyric sheet. Maybe the UK version did. But the actual vinyl itself, like I said, the picture in the middle is the picture on the CD. Hold on. Without, ruining it. There we go. As you can see there. And the vinyl is just a regular black vinyl. So overall presentation, this one's a bit tricky because there's a lot of factors going into this one. On one hand, this one does not have a lyric sheet, whereas the CD version from 2015 does. But at the same time, if you already own like the UK version of this one or any other version on CD, you would already have at least 2 or 3 lyric booklets already, so you don't really need one for this one. And also, the 2015 one, of course, does not have the song Twilight Zone on it, whereas this one does, as well as the '98 CD version. But so it's really a toss-up. But I would say it doesn't really matter if this one doesn't have a lyric sheet, again, because you can easily buy the CD with the lyric sheet. So I would say the most important thing is the extra song, because the extra song on here, Twilight Zone, makes the album feel a bit more, whole, as to where this kind of feels a little bit, messed with, because it doesn't have that song on it. So overall, I'd say the original '98, not '98. Why am I saying '98? The original '81 version on vinyl is superior, just by a technicality. But yeah, so this one wins. Also, just a side note, if you're out searching for the original US release of Killers, it's pretty hard to find, and even if you do, so a lot of times it's actually like in very poor condition. I just got really lucky. But anyway, so that's really about it for this video. I'll put this on later. Anyway, put that sleeve back on later. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.